Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Randomized. This is Chapter 20, The Dragon's Gate. There is some interesting stuff happening here for the series overall, and it's a big plot point. Anyway, or a big point where the plot progresses. Anyway, despite how difficult this map is, it's actually one of my favorites. The three lords, Hector, Eliwu, and Lyn, are force deployed no matter what version you're playing, so they're here on normal mode, hard mode, Eliwood mode, or as I like to call it, easy mode. Let's see, and we got a building here, we got a building, and a bunch of treasures scattered around, 2 over here, and 2 over here. And then we also have a thief that spawned down here, a recruitable thief. His evil plan is to snag these 2 chests and then run away over here. So our goal is to get to him before that happens. Legault, that thief down there, he can be recruited with either your main lord, so in my case Hector, or Lyn. Lyn can recruit him on any version of this thing, or map. Anyway, I probably should be using Dart more because he's supposed to be sexy and awesome, but I keep forgetting to bring him along, I keep forgetting to find room for him, or I can't find room for him. I brought Boswin here. He's going to be defending Merlinus for the most part. Let's see. I brought Fiora because I want to try and get her to use this hero crest to promote. And I brought my usuals. Anyway, let's go ahead and break into it. Let's see. My evil plan is to have Will unlock this door for me. And then Bartra gets to move up here, and he'll get Knas to play for him. I just realized instead of Fiora, I could have brought Guy and had 2 bards. Yeah, let's go with the Iron Axe. I would love to train Bartra's axe rank up. It's always so much fun to be able to use stronger axes and lances and everything, really. But maybe that's just me. Anyways, let's go ahead and get Fiora up here, and let's hammer. I was gonna think of a pun, but I couldn't really actually think of one. And then I had initially wanted to let Eliwu try to attack that knight, but there's a mage a bit up north that he would be in range of if I did that. So Eliwu would have been a dead Wu, and we don't need Eliwood to be Eli dead. That would be Eli bad, and not Eli good. All right, let's go ahead and have him and Lyn start making their way into the safe space that is super safe and sexy. Alright, and then we're gonna want to keep our flyers away from the nomads. Here's my evil plan. I'm going to put Hector here, and we're going to trade Fiora her hand axe. Let's put the Boswin here, and Dorcas there, and alright, I think we're good. This map can be a bit tricky at times, but just take advantage of the choke points and you will do well. I probably should have had Bartra go with the main group instead of heading up into this side room, but I wanted him to go into the side room and defend that area from enemies that show up later. And Oswin is looking pretty fine as a sniper. I opted for him over Marcus. Marcus still has more strength and skill than Oswin at the moment, but Oswin has a lot more defense and speed ties Marcus. Which I found to be a bit more valuable overall. Okay. We're gonna let... Ooh... I'm gonna let Fiora take out those knights, but she's really low on HP, so I'm gonna have to find another way to do that. Alright, give me just a second. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Life gets weird and I don't like it. Life is stupid. Anyway... let's see, we're gonna put, Bartra. I almost called him Boswin again. But no, this is Bartra. We're gonna put Bartra here, and hopefully, he'll be able to take out that stupid nomad. I don't like the nomad. Let's see. Let's put... Oh, right, I need to heal Fiora up. Let's get to it, Dorcas. Yeah, I still do really wish I had trained up a different magic user. Raven, Urk, or, who else was there? I think it was just Raven or Urk, who might have turned out a lot better than Dorcas overall. But I am still kind of glad I'm going to try for Dorcas. Okay, so that's good, but we're going to need to take you out next. Oh! Yeah, no, moving back is not an option, because then I would be standing where Canas can get to, but that doesn't actually help matters much either. Alright, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So I believe that's what I'm going to want to do with Rebecca. I just hope she can actually survive up there. I'm a little worried about trying to put her up there. I mean, on the one hand, she does have 11 defense and 30 HP. But on the other hand, who knows what can go wrong? Anything, that's what can go wrong. I have filmed it. Especially since I'm gonna have to try and take this guy out with a javelin. But it worked out. Yay, way to go, Rebecca! And I'm kind of hoping these guys would be more interested in fighting Bartra than fighting Rebecca, but I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Alright, we're gonna get Lynn and Elliewood onto this thing here. The stairs to block reinforcements. It's the only thing they're really good for, to be honest. Everyone else is going to be heading up north, except for the Boswin. Woo! Rebecca dodged Cameron. Oh, I just realized it was probably a bad thing to give her a javelin. Since she's going to counter those nomads, and if they can deal enough damage to her, she's dead. I've made a terrible mistake. Woo! At least we get to see a brigand critical. They're normally not a playable class, so I am not used to seeing that. And I definitely usually don't want to see that. Oh, thank goodness! A cavalier blocked that spot off. So that means... indeed. Yeah, basically having a unit... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't get here fast enough. Alright. Let's see, 20 damage. Elliewood, can you do 6? You can do 7. How about you, Lynn? How much can you do? 6. Alright. Let's try doing this with the Bartra. Oh, he got a crit. Now I don't have to worry about it. That is good. Anyway, blocking this area off here with a strong unit is a good idea if you're ever struggling with this chapter. Normally, it's a lot better to quickly break through this door, and then you recruit Legolt around Darren. I honestly do prefer to go up through here and recruit Legolt all the way back here. It takes longer, so if you're going for a ranked run, that's probably not going to be a viable option for you, but I prefer it. Okay, so one space ahead of Lucius. Alright, got an idea. Let's go ahead and break down the wall, or try to anyway. Oh wait, I wanted to try and move Will up farther. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just move Fiora a bit up higher. Okay, and then Lynn's gonna stand near Elliewood and look pretty. At least it's something she's good at. Yes, I know that was sexist. Don't judge me. Alright, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Rebecca use close range weapons rather than use up her javelins. So that way only one nomad can attack her, and I can keep her healthy with that nomad there, and she'll break through the cavaliers and eventually be able to get to the nomads no problem. That is the evil plan in this situation. Woo! Level up! Got an elixir. Let's send that to Merlinus. Wait, why did I send that to Merlinus? Alright, and then let's give her the Iron Lance. Open the door. I was thinking of having Lucius pick up Matthew and then Dorcas drops him off, but that doesn't actually work out. Unless... Okay, got it. We have Hector pick up Canis, and then Dorcas can take and drop the Matthew, and Oswin can come up here to take and then drop Canis. Brilliant! Although he is a bit farther away. Oh, that barrier staff, that's going to be so useful. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Alright, time for Rebecca to do all her damage, and hopefully she doesn't get hurt too much. She shouldn't, since only one nomad can get to her, unless some of these guys are packing longbows and I didn't notice. Oh yeah, and I got Will close to her, so she's getting support bonuses too. Will's wind affinity is completely useless, but at least her fire affinity is giving her a little bit of extra avoid. I'll just send that back. Oh no, she took 2 damage. I'm going to be so upset if that's the 2 damage that kills her, or leads to her dying. Either and or both are bad. Yeah, this probably wasn't a good strategy to rely on a Wyvern Lord for this section here, but my only other option really was Bartra, and I wanted Bartra to be able to tank for Lynn and Eliwu over there. They're gonna get some ambushes, and I want to block off reinforcements from that area. I suppose the other option is I could have just left it open, or left it locked, just lured out the archer to use his longbow and then killed him at long range. But that sounds like tedious work, and I could just get to him on turn 1, so there you go. And I'm normally not this quick, so I wasn't expecting these guys to move forward. Okay, then. That is a new development. 9 damage, what am I gonna do? But at least I did get the hand axe on Bartra, so he should be helpful here. Alright, and we got those 4 nomads. This is exactly why 1-2 range is awesome for most units. It basically allows you to perfectly control how many enemies you're fighting. Let's see. I'm gonna have Oswin move down south a bit. Now that he needs to defend... well, he doesn't need to defend Merlinus now. That archer's never going to try and break out. But, he will eventually... there will be Pegasus Knights that show up there eventually. That was the word I'm looking for. Let's work on our sword rank, actually. Why not? Why not? And if I had actually bothered to give her, let her keep that elixir, she could heal herself too. But we're not here to complain about the things we didn't do. We're just here to try and clear the chapter. Good God, her sprite is still hideous. Alright, next part of the evil plan. I hate Fiora's shaky crit rate, but she is my best bet for getting up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So close. Plus he actually takes an extra step to go through that. Alright. Since I already got the door open, I don't need to worry about Matu getting in there too quickly. So I'm going to have Matu block off those mage reinforcements for a little while. I don't know how many turns they last. I should have looked that up. I also should have given Canis Guy's Ninen's Grace. But I do need to get Will, or Hector, up north. I think I'll leave Will right where he is. And let's have Bartra back up this way. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Nah, he's just gonna stay put. I mean, I think Lynn can block off that entryway in a pinch, but I'd rather not have to rely on her to do that, especially since I didn't give her any vulneraries, and I don't have a healer nearby. Anyway, let's see how the next turn plays out. Oh, dude, you were supposed to suicide. These knights can be a bit problematic, but that hand axe, I'm hoping it turns out to be the better piece of equipment here. Although Fiora is going to have to take a lot of attacks. But I am confident that everything will just work out fine. It'll be fine. Woo! I don't know why I'm cheering like that. And yay, she's level 10. I can promote her as soon as she has a free turn of doing nothing. Maybe. I'm not sure if promoting right away is going to be the best fit for Fiora at this point in time. But it couldn't hurt. Alright. Dorcus. Well, I guess I could try and figure out the exact amount of damage Rebecca will have to deal with. I really wish Bartra was able to double these guys. Let's see. Oh, bad call, Mrs. Blackfang. Bad call. Alright. So, the evil plan. We get Hector to take this guy down. And then hopefully, Lucius can take you out lusciously. Woo. Only slight gambling. We're only gambling slightly here, kids. I guess I can, let's see, 12, 7, that's 19, plus 11. Oh shit, she was in danger of dying. Why did I do that with you, Fiora? Oh, I'm such a horrible person. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna take out this mage. I hope. Yay, I got him! She got hit, though. She got hit. Okay, so I know that guy does 12. How much do you do? 16. So basically 15 minus 6 is 9. So she probably dies if I don't heal her. So let's heal her. Let's also get Dorcas healed up. And then... let's take care of those nomads slowly. No, Bartra, you weren't supposed to miss. How dare you? How very dare you? Let's see, what's your hit chance? 86. Oh wow, Ellie Wu actually has 9 more hit chance than you. It's probably because of the Flux Tome. Don't get a big head, Ellie Wu. I'm still crap. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I chose to use Dorcas over Ellie Wu. Ellie Wu would have been a complete liability here. Anyhoosin'. I do like having Hector as a mage. That is actually a good thing, and I like it. Okay. Yeah, and just to show off how crap I am, I believe this is example number 5, I'm actually moving a lot faster than I normally do. Normally, I'm 1 turn slower. So I guess that's a good thing. I'm learning how to play this game better. Woo! Mission accomplished. How much you want to bet that fighter's going to attack Dorcas from the forest with his hand axe? Oh, that's a good thing we didn't bet, because I would have been wrong. Yay for lucky crits. Oh, Canis is in range. Canis is in range. He got hurt. No. Let's see. 9, 9, and 9. That would have been 27. Rebecca could have finished these guys off. Alright. In fact... Alright, let's see here. Okay, so attacking now with Fiora is dangerous to do. So let's heal her up first. Woo! We're gonna go, Dorcas. You accomplished something. Oh wow, he actually got more speed. And I'm gonna go for the Iron Axe for the guaranteed kill. I know she'll take damage on a counterattack if it had hit, but guaranteed kill, people. Alright, and if I remember right, I think 2 of these guys can attack long range. I remembered wrong. I think that's a normal mode only thing. But we do want to get some of these fantastic peoples up north as quickly as possible. Alright. And I don't know why I'm doing a bad French accent. But it's all relative, really. Okay, Bartra, you get to move 1 space forward, and I keep that hand axe equipped. Because why not? Let's see. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, got it, I think. 1, 2, 6, 7. Maybe. Maybe. You just gotta go for it sometimes. Okay, so I'm not gonna make much traction here, because... Oh, wait! Yeah. I put him there, and then I guess... It's only an extra space forward, but it works. And then I'm actually gonna send Lucius down south to assist Oswin in defending Merlinus. Those Pegasus Knights can easily overwhelm Oswin if I'm not careful, and I'd rather be safe than sorry with an additional unit there. Alright, she's got the Javelin. I think we're good here. I think we are good here. Alright, and I think Legault is usually the first thief to move up there. It's tricky because there's another thief nearby who will try to get to him, that will try to get those treasure chests first, and if that thief ends up making too much progress, he can block you off, and that first thief, you do not want to kill him right away. He has a very valuable item on him that you need to steal. So, the evil plan is to get, basically to get Hector in range of Legault without having to worry about him being blocked by that other thief. Alright, way to go, Canis? I don't know. But we're just gonna have Ellie Wu wait right here. Let's equip the second fire tome just in case. And we got your hand axe. And we got your hero crest. Let's promote Fiora. Why not go for it? I'm probably gonna regret that. Yeah, come to think of it, I think it probably would have been best to wait until after the chapter. So that way Fiora could gain a few more experience this chapter, and then promote after. But I got a Berserker now, yay! Wait, does she only have... Oh, I thought she only had a B rank in staves, or axes. That would have been disastrous, and I'm probably promoting too early. If you're actually good at Fire Emblem and you know more about this than I do, go ahead and leave a comment. How early is too early for promotions? Or if I'm promoting too early. Alright. Anyway, we healed you up. And let's get Dorcas up there too. Yay, Will got a level up. Yeah, Will's promotion, I know, is one I can't mess up, because you definitely want him promoted ASAP. Healers are very tough to train beyond level 10, so I don't think a lot of people will argue with promoting them at level 10. Okay, that guy can only get to Bartra. So, let's go ahead and move Rebecca up north, too. Alright, we're good. We're ready for whatever happens next turn. Oh, crap, I forgot Hector might get boxed in. Wait, never mind. I got units in range to deal with enemies on the other side of the wall. We are good. But we're not farmers. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh wow, Hector, you're so weak. Why are you so weak? You should not be so weak. Be better. Just be better, Hector. And these fighters, they love to break walls. I don't know why. They just want to tear down walls. Trump would be very angry at them. Yay! Bartra's getting better with weapons! A lot better with weapons. He's actually hitting enemies, too. He's getting shit for EXP, though. Alright, there are the Pegasus Knights. And yeah, the ones with Slim Lances here, they can't do any damage to Bartra, or Oswin. You see, they got 13 damage to Oswin's 13 defense. It's the Steel Lance Pegasus Knights that actually deal some damage to him. 5 damage means they kill him in 7 hits, which is a thing he'll actually have to worry about. Lucius, however, is so OP and broken, I think he one-rounds each of these Pegasus Knights, or close enough as makes no difference. Yeah, 1 round. Lucius is insanely broken. Lucius is luscious. Alright, so I need that guy here to be pushing up daisies. There we go. Fiora's first battle as a berserker, and it wasn't very interesting to watch. Alright, and then we talk to Legault. Now, Legault, I don't really need to say too much about him, because he's our second thief in the game, so his class was not affected. Basically, he's just pretty much almost exactly like Matthew. Stat-wise, I think he has more con. His bases are a lot higher, and his growths are a bit more evened out. His speed growth, I think it's a little bit lower, but the other ones are higher. I don't know. It doesn't really matter what Legault's growths are. Like, his base stats are pretty good. I like Legault for his base stats. But just like Matthew, he's not much of a combat unit, so you don't need to fight with him much. But what you do need him to do is steal this member card. That is useful for getting into secret shops, the first 2 of which are located on this map. There's even one right here. I want to visit that one. There's also one, I think, either down here or down here. I don't know. I didn't even plan on going to it, so it doesn't matter. What does matter is we're running low on hand axes. So let's kill this guy. Or, well, try to kill this guy. Yay, level up! Maybe I'll get some skill and strength. Well, at least I'm only partially disappointed in you, Bartra. At least it's only partial disappointment. Alright. Next, I guess we can have Dorcus finish off this knight. He's not in shining armor. He's just a knight. And I'm gonna need to relieve Matthew of his position of just blocking off mages. I could probably have Will do that, but Will's a healer. But I also have Dorcas to do that with, or heal with. Well, oh, if I had been thinking, I would have traded one of my lockpicks to Legault, so Legault would be able to pick locks. But I forgot to do that. Oh well, these guys are carrying a couple chest keys, I'll just steal those. Alright. And I guess we'll play for Fiora. And get her in range of this guy with her hand axe. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Sorry, German. German is a pretty language, and I want to learn it so I can yell at little kids and call them stupid and stuff, and it'll convey the level of anger that I feel for children. I need to think of more things to say, but that's a tough one to follow up, to be perfectly honest. Oh. But at least they have that door broken down, so now I can move one step forward and start killing that troubadour. Because she may be able to heal others, but she can't heal herself. She's like Darth, what's his name? The Third? That guy from the prequel trilogies that Palpatine was telling Anakin about. Oh. She just ran away. Okay, then. Well, then, I'll just have Bartra stay put, and she'll probably move closer. Anyway, I don't want to use up that killer bow, so let's just iron bow ya. Yeah, if you're ever doing a Fire Emblem map, and part of your strategy involves sending a unit off to a far distant corner of the map, or away from the main bulk of your army, try and get into the habit of checking on them first and making sure they do anything they need to do first. Because that will save you so much time. Alright, let's trade for that guiding ring and the barrier staff, and then we'll play for ya. And then we steal this chest key. Alright. And then we just kill these guys. Okay, you can get there. You have a flux, 14 damage at 5 speed. I say, okay, yeah, Dorcas. Dorcas is fine, so... I don't want to kill this thief first, because I don't like him. His face is hideous. Although if Dorcas misses, he'll be taking 3 points of damage. Devastating. Alright, and then it's Will's turn. Will's gonna take this guiding ring. We can give Canas the unlock staff. I don't need that right now. Okay, and then we're gonna use it right away, right now. Will is going to be a Valkyrie. I've always liked the class. A mounted mage is just something that's very, very interesting. In fact, I was so obsessed with the title of Mage Knight that I ended up calling all my characters on Skyrim, or not Skyrim, Oblivion, when they asked you to develop or name your own class. I always named it Mage Knight, even when I wasn't really using magic all that often. Let's just have Rebecca start going south. Alright, and I guess I can try to kill this guy with Fiora. She kind of looks... She still looks hideous as a berserker, too. Color palette's just way off. Or not well distributed. I don't know the proper terms. Go away. Alright. Time for the next turn. It looks like these guys have decided that since Bartra can hit them at 2 range, they have to start attacking me at 1 range. I did just have a thought I could move Eliwu up 1 space and then he can start attacking. But then Eliwood would get counterattacked, and that would be very Ellie bad. It's not Ellie good for Eliwood to be Ellie attacked. You don't want to hurt his fragile feelers. Ooh, just 1 point of strength shy of taking you down. I do feel kind of bad that I've been wasting this hand axe fighting the same nomad this entire time. But at the same time, it's been oddly satisfying. Anyway, time to switch it up. I'm just gonna melee this guy with an axe. Eliwoo's not going to be attacking anyone, because that would be bad. And we can't have Ellie bad. I guess I could have picked him up with Lyn. Actually, I should have done that. Eliwoo attack there, then pick him up with Lyn. Because, I mean, they're just standing on that spot to keep enemies from coming in, so it doesn't really matter what they do, as long as they don't get attacked, and that's what Bartra's there for. Ugh. I need to think these things through before I actually do something. But that is A-okay. That is A-okay. Alright, these guys can attack the space this one's on, and if I remember right, we're dealing with a Flux and a Nosferatu. Fun fact, I used to call Nosferatu Nosferatu. That was just bad pronunciation. I don't think that means I played Fire Emblem bad. Oh yeah, the Luna Tome. I've been hyping this up a lot. It negates enemy resistance, but it has zero might. So whenever you're using this weapon, just consider the enemy's resistance to be the weapon's might. It's really only mainly useful on the final chapter, but it's also quite useful against enemy bosses, which normally have a lot of resistance. So using Luna against Darren here, it would effectively be a 14 might weapon, and in Dorcas's hands, that means he can do 9 damage minimum with it. It's insanely broken in the enemy's hands, however, because it has a high hit rate and a high crit rate. And a high hit rate plus a high crit rate equals very bad for you. What are you doing? Get away from that. Alright, and Will can fight. I'm going to turn on his animations now, although it'll be kind of boring since he mainly heals, but that's okay. That is A-okay. He doesn't look very good either. But I guess that's a thing. Anyway, I am kind of glad that they used a gender-neutral, a lot of gender-neutral classes in Fire Emblem Fates. But at the same time, I'm kind of not, because I just love the distinction of certain classes being 4 guys only or 4 girls only, and that actually added a little bit of strategy to it, or a little strategy to Awakening, since it allowed, it really made a difference who your potential spouse was, since they would have a great effect on the second generation. Like giving having a parent with a parent of the opposite sex with a gender-locked class would usually give the child character of the opposite sex of that parent access to a gender-locked class of their own gender or sex, or whatever the proper word you want me to use is. I don't really care. Anyway. That's basically just a long-winded way of saying that it added some variety to the game and whatnot. Alright. Fiora's got a hammer, so she can probably do some good damage to Darren, and she only loses 2 speed. So she doubles his ass. Alright, this ought to be fun. I'm really glad I have an experienced axe user now. I don't think Bartra counts as experienced. Simply because his axe rank is still low. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. I think he's up to a D. Also, I just realized I could have replaced his iron axe. I could replace that with a hand axe or a steel axe instead. Bartra's so big that he wouldn't get weighed down by it. Nosferatu! Yeah, this tome is insanely broken in Fire Emblem Awakening, where weapons have no weight, since you would effectively heal off all the damage you would have taken on the enemy phase, and then you just get to attack again. In this game, it's not quite as good. You can't buy Nosferatu tomes, so you have to make use with what you do get, and I don't think you get too many of them, so it's a little tricky to figure out. But it's also an insanely heavy book. Canis, upon promotion, he'll have 8 Constitution. And with 8 Con, Canis would be weighed down by 6 points of speed, which is not good for him. Well, I guess it's just not a good thing in general. Alright, let's go ahead and re-equip that hand axe and take 1 step forward. We're going to go forward and back, then forward and back, then we're going to put 1 foot forward. Sorry, I couldn't resist it again. Exponential entropy. It's catchy! Alright, do I feed... You know what? Let's feed this kill to Hector. He's close to a level up. Might as well be worth it. Yay, Hector! Not really worth it. But I guess it doesn't matter too much what Hector's level ups are. I plan on using him as a walking heal staff after he promotes. Alright. Not barrier, just use heal. As much as I would love to spam the ever-loving crap out of barrier in order to just get some EXP and level ups on Will, I'm gonna hold on to it just in case I get healers later on that I want to try using that need experience. So our accuracy is low, but she can do good damage. So we just wait right in front of Darren. And he only has a spear, so we're good. We are good, but we're not farmers. Oh, Dorcas is so weak that he can't even do damage without that Luna Tome. Alright. Yeah, you definitely want to get this chest that's down here. Like, I don't recommend getting it right away. You can, I think, or, well, I guess it can work out if you do get it right away. It's just you'll have to deal with the archer reinforcements that were showing up on that stairs tile right here. There would be more that had showed up, but since no one was in their range, they just stopped moving. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. You're gonna die, Darren! And hopefully you don't kill anyone, because I don't want to have to restart at this point. Yeah, Darren's really mad. Figuratively or mentally. He's mentally unstable. Oh, come on, Bartra. You were doing so well. So well. And you just had to miss. Why didn't I take a step forward? To see if I could hit the Troubadour, but now she's on a forest tile, so I think I'm going to take a step back, actually. Let's see. If I take a step forward and hand axe her... Yeah, only 46%. So let's take a step back. I mean, I'd only have a 60% chance to hit her otherwise, but it's better than nothing. Let's see here, let's trade Luna over to Hector. And then Hector can trade Luna over to Dorcas. And then how much... Oh, let's see, so I know it does 9 damage. And Dorcas can survive 1 hit. But that all depends on Dorcas's ability to survive that 1 hit. I wonder how well Rebecca can do, because she's gonna get support bonuses from Will. I know I could just look at their stats and figure all that shit out, but I kind of want to just Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Now let's heal you up, Rebecca. And then let's let you get to town. Alright. I'm not going to attack, though, because she dies in 2 hits from Darren. So that, I guess that's a pro tip that I likely learned from somebody else. If an enemy is capable of killing you in 2 hits and they're completely stationary, like that guy was, then you let them attack you first, or you just let them initiate the combat. So that way you greatly increase your odds of survival. Alright, let's see. I hope more mages don't show up out of there. I'm pretty sure they won't show up after the Pegasus Knights are gone, but I was still very worried about that. Alright, so Darren is down to 9. That technically is in range for Dorcas now, but I'm still worried about giving that kill to Dorcas. You can't reach the fighter. They're actually pretty smart about putting him in melee range over 2 range, so that way I can't actually get to the troubadour. But we make it work. We make it work. Just got the javelin next. Okay, yeah, no more mages showed up. Actually, what? Oh, right, I was gonna have Boswin come over here. But these guys have killer bow, so I don't want him fighting them. So, Boswin, you're gonna head up north. Lucius is gonna rescue you. Alright, and then... let's see, who can I feed this kill to? Definitely not Will. You can only use a fire tome, so Darren definitely does not get killed by that. Doesn't even take damage from that. Feed it to Rebecca. I could try and feed it to Fiora. Or I can try and feed it to Dorcas. I'm worried about Dorcas. 12, so... Yeah, I think Ninen's Grace doubles your defense, so that wouldn't really help me here. Dorcas would be taking a 16 damage. You know what? We'll just heal you up. Can you use Men's Staves yet? You cannot. Okay, we'll just heal you up. And then we'll get Dorcas out of there by playing for him. And oh my goodness, I've been using up too much Ninen's Grace. It's so embarrassing. Alright, we'll call that good. Alright, so Fiora got it. Yay, level 2. And there actually is one archer down there to the south that I would really like to take care of. So I'm going to attempt to do that first. Or attempt to do that before clearing the chapter. Alright. And unfortunately, I don't think I can finish off this troubadour. Because... Oh, no, never mind. I thought Bartra was just barely able to kill her, but I forgot that was on a defense tile. Yeah, barely able to kill her with a hand axe, and javelins are weaker than hand axes. Alright, so... I'm going to have Bartra kill this archer. Oh, the archer with the killer bow is that one. Okay, so after Bartra's done here, I'm going to have him go south and clean up house. and get me that killer bow, and then I'm going to build up supports. Going to get Will and Rebecca up to their A rank, Bartra and Candace up to their C, and I think that would be it. Alright, so I guess I don't really need to put any more of that on screen. I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, really quick, before we get to the very end of the chapter, I actually wanted to show off the one of the 2 secret shops I'll be visiting. So, when you stand over a secret shop with the member's card in your inventory, it'll say secret. So you select that, and you get Anna as the shop owner, and she tells you shh, and then giggles at you. So I think she's a prostitute. Alright, so I'm going to sell this blue gem, because why not? It's not good for anything else. This secret shop will sell iron, steel, and silver blades. They're all useless, don't buy any of them. Unlocked staff, mildly useful, but the one the game gives you for free is perfectly useful. And then physics staffs. Normally you get, I think, just one of these regularly in the storyline. So I definitely recommend buying a couple of these. I'm going to pick up 3. Physic is an exceptionally useful staff. I love Physic. It's the main reason why you want to get any mages you're using up to a B rank in staffs. Anyway, I haven't finished those supports yet, so I'll get back to you guys as soon as those are done. Alright, and we're back. I got all those supports I said I'd build up, plus one more. I got Ellie Wu and Lynn to a C rank for Jits and Shiggles, because, you know, why not? Why not? Hector and Oswin are at A, and Will and Rebecca are also at A, and Bartra and Canis are at B. That is one small, well, yeah, I guess it's a small downside that you can only have a total of 5 conversations between 2 characters in one game. Makes it very difficult to see them all. But it also really balances it out, because again, the bonuses you get from supports are insanely broken. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and seize the throne and call that an episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.